Our objective for Woods Bagot was to set the bar for heritage refurbishment.
What we're doing here is taking the base building, which is always going to be known as the Palace Hotel. It doesn't matter what we do with it, it'll still be known as the Palace Hotel. We want it to still feel like it's a hotel. How do we turn it into something that is a modern workplace? That was the challenge that we've had.
As Reborn, who built the hotel, even before it was built, he named the building the Palace because he said it will be fit for a king, and I think it was.
The Palace Hotel has an amazing history. It was built in 1897. If you look at some of the historic photographs from the balcony looking west up to Parliament House, it's nothing but a dirt street and some houses. So this was built as a grand hotel, one of the first grand hotels in Perth and certainly one of the best in Australia.
Woods Bagot, in conjunction with Brookfield, have been working with our heritage consultant to understand the significance and what we should really bring back and showcase from the treasure trove that was put aside by Brookfield.
This is, like gold dust.
Walked into this space and it was like Tutankhamun's cave. It was incredible. It was so hard to understand which actually had been there for 100 years versus those that have been introduced more recently.
It's a dilemma. Is it 1890s or 1980s? And we don't know.
This just makes me feel excited to be part of a bigger story, a project with a legacy going back to the early 1900s with all this history of people that have loved and used this furniture. And now we get to bring it out and celebrate it with the rest of Perth.
It's so beautiful to think that as a significant early landmark in our city, for it to be reborn in this way is truly exciting, and it's going to enable re-engagement with a whole new generation of young Australians.
The key thing for us is celebrating the history of the building as being a hotel. So although it's a workplace, we really wanted to celebrate that primary function, which is a hotel, and the service that comes around a great hotel.
Everything about the palace was, well, it couldn't be bettered. The waitresses all in their black uniforms and their white pinafores, and of course they remembered all our names, and it was exceptional.
We are inserting a contemporary workplace into a historical building and also use it as an opportunity to test ideas on ourselves and not be afraid, be bold in how we can demonstrate forward thinking.
When we talk about sector blurring, it's really the blurred boundary between a lifestyle sector and a workplace sector. So bringing into the workplace elements of the places that we love.
Is that freedom of movement, freedom of choice and diversity of space. They were the three key features that we wanted to make sure were embedded in the design and would roll through into the culture.
We're blending the old with the new and we've created a brand new style to take it forward as a workplace.
I think the refurbishment outcome speaks for itself. It's a real testament to the collaboration between Woods Bagot and Brookfield, which has been great throughout the project. And we are truly excited that Woods Bagot have endorsed the Palace building as their new home in WA.
How exciting will it be when the doors fly open on the opening night and the launch again of this beautiful building? And the beauty is that we are seeing our city come alive again in so many different ways. And places that we've walked past and quietly lamented that they have been dormant, vacant or almost discarded are being reborn, and therefore our city is even more beautiful each and every time we see another glorious space being reopened.